All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. 8 a.m., 8 o'clock on the dot on a Saturday. Rise and shine, rise and shine. Good morning to you. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Rise and shine. You've made it to the weekend. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Wesh 2 First Warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. Chat a little about life, a little bit about rock and roll, a little bit about college football this time of year. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of fun stuff going on. Let me take you outside, see what's doing. Of course, this is a nerd deal, so you got to show it. Kennedy Space Center. Falcon 9 for the Polaris Dawn mission just got rolled out today. It's going to be a super fun mission. Super, super, super fun mission there. Gotta love that. Let me take you over to Daytona Beach, just up the shoreline here, because of course there's a little race going on later tonight. Want to make sure that everything is looking good. Look at that, the grandstand. Yep, yep, we're looking good there. Happy to report. Happy to report. Staying along the shoreline, let's head over to Port Canaveral. Looking very, very pretty. New Smyrna Beach. Looking so nice. Here's downtown Orlando. See what's doing. Oh, kind of interesting. Like a low layer of cloud cover just kind of slid in there. You see that? Yep, 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 yep. All right, tourist districts, and then we can move on. Looking good. First warning live Doppler radar showing a few showers sitting just off of the shoreline. Let me lapse this. Kind of see it hanging out there. Not a bother at all. It's going to be there. It's just, you've got the evaporation, the condensation, the moisture doing its thing. Here we are in terms of temperatures. We're in the 70s, heading into the 90s this afternoon. Yeah. 40% coverage 1 o'clock, 60% coverage for 3 p.m. Plenty of storms around. All right. All right. Shake it. We're done with coffee, so got to switch over to the protein shake. Always a good day for that. All right. So how we doing? Yeah, yay for the water cycle. That's right. Cats, tats, and gats. You know it. That's what it is. That's essentially what weather is, though, right? At least in Florida this time of year, the water cycle plays out. Now, for those of you wanting to head to the races, I gotcha. I gotcha, y'all. I understand. We've got a really good forecast for the Speedway today. If you're heading out to the Coke Zero Sugar 400, fan zone opens up to some clouds. Later on, by about midday, we're going to start to see those clouds really building through about 2, 3 o'clock as the gates open to the grandstands and everything. We'll get into some thunderstorms, I think. But then it all moves inland. And as it moves inland away, that's when we look better and better and better, right? That's when we start to see better conditions across the area. And then for the race, a comfortable breeze, very nice weather. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. So I think that we're going to be able to get this thing in today. It's going to be a great day. If you're heading out to Universal Studios today, they're getting ready for Halloween Horror Nights. I cannot even believe that we're to that time of year. My favorite time of the year. 79 degrees, 9 o'clock, not far from where we are now. 87 degrees by lunchtime and 89 by 5 p.m. So, yeah, looking really good. Looking really good. How you doing, Lucas? Uh, Hope you're having a great morning. David, good morning. Dawn, Nathaniel, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Here's high temperatures around town. Upper 80s along the beaches, lower 90s across the interior. Futurecast, let me dial that puppy up. Let's review it together. All right. Looking great in the morning. Let's go full screen here, see what's doing. And 9, 10 o'clock, still looking good. By lunchtime, still looking good. There we go. Starting to popcorn up some showers, though, right? 2, 3 o'clock, those sea breezes getting more and more active. Working inland, 4:30, 5 p.m., widely scattered showers and thunder showers. 6 o'clock, some storms, some heavier rains. By 7 p.m. into 8 o'clock, that should start to clear on out. So we'll be looking better and better and better. Really and truly, it's a great day. What are your plans today? Anybody have anything? Y'all have anything going on? How we doing? Lucas says, good morning. Didn't think it was going to stop raining yesterday. I feel like I got some rain at my house. Not a ton, though. Really didn't get much. Oh, well. It is what it is. I lost that battle. Maybe I'll win in today at my house. Brian, who watched the interesting race last night? Was anyone there? I would have loved to watch it. Man, I don't even remember what time I passed out, but I know that I passed out because I was beat yesterday. Michelle. Oh, it's Michael. Good morning, Michael. How are you? Pat, good morning. It's getting better. Yeah, these temperatures are getting better. Secret to getting seats this time of year is you sit past the start finish line, more of a breeze if it's coming off the water. That's good advice. I like that. It's all about the direction. Listen, my season tickets for UCF, I tried to position in such a way so that as the sun angle does its thing, the sun angle does its thing. Which to that point, it's college football, and even though the Knights aren't playing today, I got to dust off the template. Not many more times I'm going to be able to use this one for this graphics package, but here we are. Tailgating looks to be good. A couple of storms around. For right now, it's so far out that it's a little early to really get into the specificity. There could be a couple of storms around, but I'm feeling pretty good. New Hampshire, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We'll have to figure out the logistics of like getting my kids to this game. I'm only putting this up here because there's college football today, and I want to be a small part of it. I want to have a little piece of it. Watch the Bucks play last night a little bit. I feel like I fell right asleep. I know I turned the Bucks game on and then I fell asleep. Yeah. Oh well. Joanne says, "Happy wedding day to Kellyanne." Yes, yes, it's her wedding day. I get to go hang out up that way and spend some time with some of my favorite people. You think I like to stay in bed all day and sleep? I never sleep in. Listen, you take that win when you can get it. A win is a win, man. A win is a win. Can we drink pumpkin coffee yet? I think so. I'm not personally a fan of it, but to each their own, right? If that's your thing, why not? Brother Frank says, watch the Bucks last preseason game last night, and it was the first sighting of the starters. How'd they do? I don't even know if I watched a single snap. I feel like I just turned on the game and then passed out. Kristen, wait. Oh my God, today's the first college football game, right? Not UCF, not UCF. I believe at noon today, the Seminoles are playing, which I didn't even make a forecast for it because it's not even in the United States, but here we are. I'm marching pregame. Looking forward to it. I'm trying to weasel my way back into doing the forecasts for the games. Brian, so do you think the high 90s and 100 plus heat indexes are behind us? Um, do I think that? I would say we'll probably get one or two more of these little punches of heat. Yeah. Lucas says can't wait for the Gators to beat the Knights in October. We'll see. Listen, I can be a very level-headed, like equal opportunity person when it comes to sports. I will tell you though, like my dad, my brother, big Gator fans. I just don't think Billy's your guy, man. Like I just don't. But and then that's not knocking UFO down with the Gators. I just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a Spurrier fan. Obviously, Spurrier's not going to coach anymore, but like it's just he brought some je ne sais quoi. All right. While we're just talking other stuff, I guess I'll pop up the 7-day forecast. That way, at least we can keep the weather part of it as well. I'll in the new graphics package, I'll have another version where I can have like the 7 days a little afterthought in the corner. That way, when we're just talking and yentering it up, we'll still have the 7 day up. Julie says, I have family coming in from Pittsburgh tomorrow for 4 days. They have no idea how blessed they are coming between the hurricane cycle. Well, but we're in that cycle. If we look, hold on, we're in one part of the pattern, and it's so interesting that it's happening. It's just not major. Hold on. That's the new graphics. That's not what I'm doing. We're in, I believe that isn't it the South Florida part of the pattern? I think it is. We're in this part of the pattern right now. August 18th through the 26th. Yeah. So we're in that like Gulf to Florida low. The Gulf Coast didn't do anything, but that South Florida area, you see that South Florida area that's highlighted in red? You see that? When I put this forecast out, Kellyanne, her wedding is today. She's just like terrified that there was going to be a tropical something, right? Let's take a look at the tropical satellite. Where is that little tropical moisture? It's nothing big, but there's something there. So we're in a part of that pattern. Yeah. Thankfully, it's not doing anything, but it's there. Absolutely. Cats, tats, and cats. The Hurricanes don't play until the 31st. Are they even going to play on the 35th? I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. So anyway, Julie, yeah, kind of an interesting little thing. It's there. It's just not significant, we'll say. Right? Ah, really glad that it's not significant. I don't want to deal with any of that trash. Slow season so far. You know, when we put out our long range forecast, and I'll show you, this is unchanged since March the 1st. When we put out our long range forecast, we said that the season was we would have gone below average, but we just felt like given the eh, more things are going to get named, right? We'll say that. But we were saying that the numbers should be lower overall, but that the number of storms that become hurricanes or major hurricanes is going to be higher. So to that point, the season is behaving about the way that we had suspected it would, right? Like here we are, the end of August, and we are through the E name storm. Now, that said, interesting little tidbit though. Today's the anniversary of the Hurricane Andrew landfall on South Florida. So, you take yourself away from the forecasting numbers for a moment and just understand it takes one storm, right? One storm, one bad storm to change the world, right? It made landfall as a Category 5 storm in in South Florida. It shows fours. The Hurricane Center went back and updated it to be a Category 5 at landfall. But yeah, today is I think it's today is the anniversary of it. So um, to that point, it takes one storm. So just remember, like when we talk numbers, we can talk numbers and that's fine. But you need one storm to make it a really bad season. So in 1992, it was just happened to be the super late first name storm. Like think about it, having your first name storm at the end of August. Isn't that wild? Don't know that that's going to ever happen again, but here we are. Yeah. All right. Um, let's see. Oh, yeah, this is the one you were worried about, Matt. As far as the patterns, parts of the pattern, you and me both. So I'm fine with it not really doing much. Yeah. Taylor says, y'all keep saying the S and Q words. Y'all gonna eat them words soon. Y'all gonna eat them words soon. Yeah. I hope not, but you're not wrong. Matt says, I think it will get spicy in October. It's going to get spicy at some point. The Pacific is busy right now, and the way that the tropical pattern works is if the Atlantic's busy, the Pacific's quiet. If the Pacific's busy, the Atlantic's quiet. So we've got Tropical Storm Hone. They have a whole set of their own names in the Pacific, but here's Tropical Storm Home. Maximum sustained winds is 65 miles an hour. I'm showing this to you because look at where Hawaii is. This thing's getting awful close to the Hawaiian Islands. There's the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center, and look at that. Isn't that interesting? It's not going to hit Hawaii, but it's not often that you get a tropical system that close. So there you go. After this one moves through, theoretically, right? The Atlantic should start to wake back up. So let's do this. Let's take a look and see what the models are showing. The models are, by the way, hinting at things waking up just a little bit. So here we are. Let's go to the full basin view just for funsies. All right. And we're rolling through. Little storm system off of New England there. Blup. You see that? Off the coast of Nova Scotia. What you doing down there, South Florida? That's September 1st. We've been looking at this, by the way. That's September 1st. You see that? Little blue area popping up. Loose, sloppy low pressure, but a little something out in the open Atlantic there. Right around September 4th. Let's come back in closer and look at this. Around September 4th. Is that Louisiana? A little piece of energy around Louisiana. Now the GFS isn't going too strong with it. But around September 4th, little piece of energy around Louisiana. Yeah. Here's the other kicker. Okay. That's September 4th around Louisiana. Let's take a look at our long range forecast for a moment. September 3rd through the 10th. September 3rd through the 10th in that part of the area. Yep. And the model's hinting at it. So it's nothing is set in stone, certainly, but you see something around there. And then that's as far as it goes. Let's go back a model run. I'm just curious. This is the 6Z run of the GFS. Let's go to the 0Z run of the GFS. And it's stronger. And it's around September 3rd. All right. So there's that. Okay. So, we're getting into the final cycle of our long range cycling pattern. Thus, we have to watch these particularly closely. All right. Let's switch over to the European. I've been listening to. I know not all of y'all like grew up here. I grew up in Central Florida, and this is non-sponsored, but like I've been listening to 102 Jams a little bit, the new station that's back. When I grew up, that was a radio station, and so I'm just loving listening to it again. I feel like they even have the same voice guy doing the track. Oh, hello, European. What are you up to? September 4th. It's got something. Not hitting Louisiana, but it's got something around. Okay. All right. Let's switch over. Let's look at some ensembles together. For those of you that are new to Coffee Talk, ensembles, I'll show you. Ensembles are a bunch of different versions of the same model. So, like, you're looking at the 30 ensemble members of the American GFS model. Essentially, it's the American GFS model that runs 30 times. Instead of just looking panel by panel like that, what I do is I put them all over top of each other, and it gives us an opportunity to look and kind of see how many members are doing this or how many members are doing that. So right off the bat, like end of August and September, there's definitely some ensemble members that are trying to do something in the Gulf. Maybe not necessarily Louisiana, but somewhere in the Gulf. So we'll have to watch that. And then afterward, a bunch of ensemble members coming alive around September 5th, 6th, 7th with other stuff around. So that's the GFS. Let's come back here and let's look at the European. There's like 60 model ensemble members to the European, so there's a lot more opportunity. Okay, so there's a couple ensemble members showing like a September 1st time frame. Look at that cluster there, though. Yeah, so around the European is saying like the 5th, 6th, 7th. May have to watch around Florida or just east of us. A lot of the ensemble members are east of us, but it just kind of lets you know. It just kind of lets you know that things are starting to wake up a little bit, and the more consistency from model run to model run we have of development, the more we'll have to really watch things, right? That's one of those behind the scenes tools that we use quite significantly in looking at hurricane forecasts and all that fun stuff. So, hey, it's good for now. It's quiet for now. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Jeannie Rowan says, I have a bad feeling about Francine. She's going to be feisty. Listen, my mother's name was Francine, and she was a feisty lady. Right to the end, she was a feisty lady. So there you go. There you go. Frank says there's a lot of energy out there. There is. There's also some colder water. There's little pockets of colder water. Yeah. So there you go. Right? We don't believe these bipolar models anymore. You don't have to. I mean, look, they're math equations. So, yeah. Cats, tats, and gats. Yep, 102 jams, but I'm sad the alternative station is gone. Since OROC 1059 went off the air, I've just not listened to alternative radio. I've made my own lists. Bring OROC 1059 back. We can talk. With the digital backpack. Y'all remember that? Cats, tats, and gats. I know you got it. If you're an alternative fan like I am, you got to remember the digital backpack. I wanted one of those so bad. To go back to, and I know that I'm not the only one that thinks this, but like to go back as you today and live your life of you 20 years ago, 30 years ago, wouldn't that be fun? Maybe it wouldn't be. I don't know. To have the wisdom? I don't know. Tony, it's crazy foggy in Orlando right out of the blue. Is it? Let's look. I saw that layer of cloud cover on the tower cam when we were looking a moment ago. Let's just look around here. So this is, I mean, there's downtown. There's Lake Eola camera. Yeah, I mean, that's so interesting. We saw that a moment ago. It looks like it got worse, right? Isn't that interesting? Let's see. Visibilities. I mean, everybody's at a good visibility, so it's just kind of one of those localized things with the low clouds, I suppose. But you're going to be under that cloud deck, right? Yeah. Let's see here. While I missed 102 jams, I got used to the other station and now I miss it. Yeah. Yeah. It's the eye storms you got to watch out for, Matt says. Now that's truth. That's truth. Yeah. Can you show the accumulated cyclonic energy year to date? Hold on, I'll look it up. I'm not going to give you the graphic because I don't have it made, but I can look it up. All right, so ACE score. 55.1 for us. The average through today is 23.5. So there you go. Um, Traveling to Clearwater today. Is it supposed to rain there today? I mean, there could be some storms around. I think that it's going to be the interior area. Yeah, Taylor, I miss 105.9 so much. I legit cried when they turned off. I know. O-Rock 105.9 was probably one of my all-time favorite stations. Leah says, yes, O-Rock was good, but JRR is still there and hasn't gone anywhere. You know, I should give JRR a try. I probably should. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that, Leah. The at night, I forget what they were called, but yes, yes, I remember that. Yep. All right. So we've got some fog out the door this morning. We've got some storms this afternoon. Yeah. How we doing? Kristen says I'm supposed to be in Crystal River tomorrow for a special event. The rain's supposed to be around there tomorrow. It'll be more inland than there, but could get a couple of storms as the sea breezes move in. Yeah. I listen to WCF too. Don't you worry, Yukon. I'm there. I like everything. I mean, I'm a Dave Matthews like freak, but I listen to everything. Yeah. Curry Ford, Cimarron, thicker fog, last few. Interesting. Let's look at the Orlando International Airport tower cam. Let's look. Stand by. Web tower cams. Where are you? There's the tower. All right. So here's the tower at the Orlando International Airport. Yeah, I mean, you can see there's this layer off in the distance there, right? So this is over near Cimarron. Just curious. Where are we at? For flight. I'm just going to look and see if anybody's gone IFR. Everybody's VFR. So there may be some like low cloudiness, but yeah, not too bad otherwise. All right, people, I got to go. Ping's yelling at me. Ping's yelling at me. He's letting me know. He's yelling. He's scolding me. If any of y'all know, by the way, if any of you used to watch Orlando news in the early 2000s, Ping's father did sports back in the day at another station in town. Now I get to work with his son. I also get to work with this guy.
Morning.
How we doing
Happy
today?
Saturday. We're doing good.
We doing
I just
great?
came to say hi.
We're just
I haven't seen your friends in a long
It's been a
time.
minute, right?
It
Yeah,
has
we're
been
just
a
hanging
minute.
out. Everybody good?
Everyone great? How's
It's
life?
a Saturday. I gotta fly, not literally fly, but like I gotta bust it over to
Our girls.
Kellyanne's wedding. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. They remember Pingalore.
They remember
Yes, they
Pingalore.
do.
Yeah.
They do. They do.
Ping, everybody knows your family. Yeah, baby.
I just had to come say hi. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you,
Michelle,
Michelle.
favorite news team. And Michelle
Thank
knows
you.
she's a newsie.
Thank you.
She's a
Thank
she's
you.
a
Thank you.
she's a
Thank you.
newsie.
All right, y'all. I gotta go. But I had to come say hi.
Look at this. Look at this girl. Love her.
Okay, bye.
2 minutes. He's yelling. He's yelling. All right, people. Gotta go. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank y'all for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Sound good? Bye.